Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from thesun.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So Verizon blasts mass store closures as falls after CEO makes bold bombshell announcements. So I never thought that a majority or a high percentage of these layoffs were going to come from the store themselves. I just don't think Verizon is ready for that today, and I don't think they had any real plannings as of yet where they were making investments specifically towards that happening. Not yet anyways. As an example, I think T-Mobile is closer to accomplishing that with the T-Life app versus Verizon. So if stores are starting to close when leases are up, if reps are starting to get laid off, that's because of T-Life. Because T-Mobile feels that app is ready with everything that they've invested into it and what they're adding to it with the open AI platform and everything, right? And very soon during this quarter, we're going to be able to add new lines on T-Life. So essentially, as crazy as this sounds, T-Life is becoming the point of sales. If you walk into a store today, if it's not too complex of a transaction, the store rep will 99% of the time just tell you to pull out your phone, and they will show you how to do it on the T-Life app. So I don't think Verizon is ready for that yet. But where I do think Verizon is going to make the cuts is on the corporate side. I think they're going to take a lot of corporate action and downsize the corporate side. The stores, not yet. I think little by little, there might be some changes here and there that'll affect some stores because of performance requirements are increased and some reps are just not hitting them. So that's just natural transition. If you don't meet quotas, monthly quotas, quarterly, whatever, you're naturally let go. And that's what everybody's trained on at the store level. Store managers, they have area managers that are overlooking performance. So there's pressure. There's pressure there. So that just naturally happens. And then a lot of them quit ahead of time because they know they won't meet the metrics or they just don't like being in sales. So that's just naturally going to happen in terms of cuts and people leaving and getting laid off. But just mass store closures, I never thought that was a thing. I see that, like I said, more of a possibility with T-Mobile versus Verizon. Verizon may eventually get there, but based on what we've seen internally at T-Mobile and how they're behaving, and I've asked some of the store reps recently in store, and they're like, man, this T-Life thing is getting aggressive. And that's when some have said T-Life is pretty much becoming point of sales. So yeah, I don't think Verizon ever had planned to mass, to go through a mass store closure anytime soon. That could come in the future perhaps as well as AI becomes a bigger role for Verizon. Yes, I know AI is part of the My Verizon app already, but it is not anywhere extensively invested in as what T-Mobile has with T-Life today. And then I think it's called Intent CX from OpenAI is being incorporated into T-Life, and Verizon does not have anything remotely close to what that app can do today. And of course, over the next 6 months and a year, that will even just get better and better and better as they incorporate that into the T-Life app. So if you're a Verizon store rep, you're fine. I still think the biggest concern is Verizon leadership getting more foot traffic into the stores, so you have the ability to make sales. But other than that, I think everything will be just fine for now. I'll definitely raise an alarm if I see, okay, Verizon is really now making these partnerships and making these specific investments. But for now, there is no alarm. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.